The upcoming video is provided through free early access of The Sims 4 for Rent expansion pack from the EA Creator Network. I'm Jason Sterling. Thanks for watching. The video you're about to watch was recorded using an alpha copy of The Sims 4 for Rent expansion pack. That means that this game is still under development. There's still several weeks before it releases to the market. As such, things can and often do change between the video you're about to watch and the retail version ultimately released. Okay, let's roll. We are ready to look through our build by catalog from the For Rent expansion pack. As you can see here, there is a lot of stuff in this expansion pack, and this is just the buy catalog. I've put out all of the different items and the various swatches here. The interesting thing is that most of this stuff is actually available through the standard catalog, meaning you don't need any cheats to actually access pretty much everything you see here. Using the Show Hidden Objects cheat, there was really only... We'll zoom in here on it. This marble collection and this tassel collection. There were a few other little odds and ends, but nothing of note. Just a typical sort of like a glass, a bowl type of objects. And when it came to the debug menu, it was about the same thing. You had these great little tigers, of course, our little Tyberts here, or Tyberts. Let's say Tybert, that you can achieve in game. Also a cursed book. I have no idea what that is. I have not come across it yet. It must be somewhere in town, right? It must be somewhere in the town of Tomarang, but I haven't come across it yet. But there's a cursed book in there. And then the only other thing really of note, again, there was maybe 10 items in the debug menu, not much. The other thing of note was this tent, these tents, this particular tent and these different swatches. Something like 18 different swatches here. So that was it for the debug menu. Okay, so the first thing we have here, we're going to go to the back of this particular lot. We have a new bed, of course. I do really like this bed. I think it's really pretty. It does feel a little familiar to me, but let's face it, there are somewhat limited bed styles in the world, but I do like it. I like the color combinations pretty well. I'm getting a little bored of the bed scarf across everything. This was kind of an old sort of decorative detail. I will say this, I do think it's pretty. Like, I love this one, love the color blue, love the green. I could go through here and say love, love, love over and over and over. These more plain options are also very nice. We have a total of 12 different bed options. You're going to see a lot of the same sort of color palette as we typically do with an expansion pack. This is some of the more modern stuff we have. It is here in the United States, I would call this chair and this, what is this, a stool? Yeah, this stool, I would call this the Dollar General store chair and stool. I see these like every single year out front of Dollar General in big stacks, right, to buy. I think everybody in the world has seen these chairs and this stool and probably sat in them at some point. Lord knows I have. So we've got that. That's really the most modern item we have, maybe along with these bar stools here, right? The bar stools come in these variety of colors, as you can see here. We do have an alternative stool. We have this style. We have these chairs, a little bit more of an old-fashioned sort of chair. A lot of cane back designs here. Again, we've got a sofa. We've got 2 pillows on it. Thank God it's only got 2 pillows on it. I've mentioned this before. I'm going to keep mentioning it forever, I think. I don't love it when Maxis puts pillows on things. I especially don't like it when they don't match. And then they throw a blanket on there too. And the whole place looks like they never clean up, right? Like they never pick anything up. Not my favorite. But the sofas are pretty, and it's got some pretty colors. I do like them. I actually, even though this is the more retro style, I actually kind of like these better. This feels almost like Southeast Asian Victorian to me for some reason. I don't know that it really is, but it has that vibe. One thing that was really cute to me was this selection of rugs. It actually is shown under the marbles game sort of outline, but It comes in a lot of different patterns, right? I don't know if all of these can be used in a marble game. I'm going to assume so because they're all called the marble game ring, right? But they would also work really, really well as just a rug in a kid's room or actually anywhere. You could use these on a back porch, a patio, maybe a kitchen, a lot of different areas. They come in a wide variety. Love these fruits. Very, very cool. Love the tiger. I love the tiger. We took a look at these bar stools already. They're pretty standard. You know, they're a four-legged round bar stool. Comes in a variety of colors. Green is probably my favorite in this case. They pair obviously with the bar, right? The bar here. The bar looks okay. I don't mind it. It feels a little big to me. It feels a little big to me for an at-home use especially. And I just don't know how many bars you're going to go to in Southeast Asia. They're going to have a bar like this. Again, this feels really old-fashioned. That is just a sort of one-off type of item, right? It does look cool. I do like them, and it's a great decorative item. It's great to use in the kitchen if you want to pretend that you're grinding up spices or something like that. And then we have a whole bunch of just kind of, I don't know what you call them, knicky-knack type objects. This is a bird cage, right? Well, they call it the bird jail. This is the bird jail here. I'm going to swing that around so we can look at all the sides. Very cool. Looks very nice. I like it. It's very old-fashioned, though. It feels very old-fashioned to me, but it is cool. Looks a little Victorian, right? Looks a little Victorian. We've got kind of a stack of basket bowls. Some of them have, you know, some stuff in it. Let me move that over here. Like some leaves, and then some, maybe lettuce. Is it lettuce that I'm looking at? And then some don't. Some are just empty. Very nice, very cool decorative item. We got some little teapots. The teapots are in the shape of an elephant. They're super cute, and I wish they were usable. They're not usable. These, they say save the elephant's teapot. So I'm going to assume it's just something you got like the tiger, right? Something just to look at, just decorative, but they're really cute. It'd be great if you could use them. Maybe a modder or a CC creator will adapt it to use. I would call them like almost a ginger jar. It's just referred to as a ceramic vessel. It looks really cool. I did use these to pretty good effect, like especially this one when building a temple recently. That will be coming up. I have a speed build of that temple coming up. Welcome mats here. Again, 12 different colors. No, 14 different colors, 14 different styles. We've got a couple of new rugs, right? Essentially five new rugs. It's the same rug. It's just in 5 different skins, but it is, you know, 5 new rugs. And then we have I don't call this like a leaf rug again. This I consider kind of just different colors of the same rug, but they look really nice, and they come in both a large and a small version. Down here on this end real quick, we'll go over these. These are our kitchen appliances. I actually really adore these. This is, a lot of people called this the rice cooker. It's actually a pressure cooker, so you can cook additional things in it besides just rice. And this, of course, is our new deluxe kettle, right? Our deluxe sort of tea kettle. What I really like is the colors. The colors are cool. Love the red, love the black, the pink, the purple, the green, the blue. All of those are so cool, so hot. Really, really, really great. We're going to go back up here real quick. We'll drop down onto sort of, and again, what can I say? I mean, this is a sort of vanity cabinet, right? It's a sort of place to get ready in the mornings. Again, it has a very late 19th century feel. You normally would have a pitcher of water and a little dish here to conduct your morning sort of bathing routine, right? That's why there's a towel hanging off of it. Now, it's not set up for that, and we don't have anything to complete it in game, but that is what it is. And then we've got another sort of selection here of, I would consider these kind of hall tables. It's got a mirror to check what you look like on the on your way out the door. Little place to throw keys. Really wide variety of new plants. I think there's 5 different styles here now. Is there only 4? I said 5. Is there only 4? I thought there was 5. Well, I am only seeing 4, so we're going to assume there's 4, but They do come in a wide variety of sort of vessel styles. This is one of my favorites. It looks really good blown up as well. You know, give more of a full-size tree effect. This here has some great traditional styles for the vase, and then several modern styles. There are several different modern variations of this particular. Then we have these large sort of like hall palms. Again, there are a couple of modern versions here at the end of these particular vessels. There's another one there. But we've got a lot of traditional looks through here as well. I actually kind of like that. And I like these traditional styles in these pots as well. They're up on these, again, traditional Chinese stands, sort of a... Well, you know, when I was growing up, we called this a Japanese fishbowl stand, or a Chinese fishbowl stand. And then we have this particular palm here, again, in a wide variety of colors as far as the vessel goes, and all pretty modern, not a lot of pattern. Well, not any pattern. Not any pattern at all. It is all just down here. We have two different radiator styles in their accompanying colors. So this large one comes in all of these colors. This is the brand new version, right? This is the version that is not nicked or dented or tore up. Over here, as you can see, this version is nicked and dented and tore up. It comes in all these colors, and the large size up there comes in the exact same swatches, the exact same colors. We've got some for sale signs, which, as one of the Sim Guru Dave, showed on Twitter, you can actually slap a sold sign on this, so it's not just for sale. I guess maybe once you lease the property, you can go out and throw a little sign on there that says it's leased. It's just a sort of set dressing sort of edition, but it is cute and I do like it. I especially like these. These are, you know, like sidewalk sandwich cards, right? For advertising different businesses. What I really love is that each of them comes in a distress. I like something with a lot of realism in it. And in reality, of course, when you get something brand new, it does look like this. And then after one single day on the streets of New York, it looks like this, right? Or the streets of Bangkok. It gets like soot and dirt and it gets knocked over and it gets knocked into a mud puddle and you're like standing it back up and trying to brush it off. But so I love all of these sort of like distressed versions. Super cool. I love the little gnomes, right? The little dancing gnomes that have to behave themselves or they go in the recycler in my game. So that's a new gnome that we have with this particular pack. Down here is something I consider probably the cutest thing ever, and this is a little baby's first chamber pot. So I guess in a part of the world where you use a squat toilet, right? This is how you toilet train toddlers, because this is the toddler potty. I've not had an opportunity as well. We've got our new sink. I absolutely adore this sink. I love the fact that it's a raised vessel sitting on top of the counter instead of recessed. It's got some really pretty design to it, right? Very much a tile look. There are two modern versions. So we've got those coming. We also have great new squat toilets. If it was your dream to live like they really do in other parts of the world, this is it. Squat toilet is still in use in several areas of the world, especially in older buildings. I have encountered these myself on travels. Not the modern version, definitely the older version. The game does come with several modern versions of this, as well as 5 traditional versions. And then we have a new set of showers, right? New set of showers with just some new sort of tile on it. They're okay. You know, I like them all right. It's always great to have some new skins. I'm not super excited about these. These are just a shower. And in a lot of ways, I'd rather have another wall-mounted shower. That enables me to more create, you know, my own shower enclosures instead of using your sort of shower. We're going to take a look here. As you can see, we have a lot of end tables. I'm wondering if this is an end table or it's a dining table. That's what I thought. So here in the back, these are dining tables. This is also a dining table right here. So these that you see here in the back, these are dining tables, right? These are going to be your end tables right here. I really do like the traditional version. It looks very cool with the inlaid wood, but the modern version also is really nice. And I am kind of glad to see some modern furniture to bring into this, game for Southeast Asia. We've got some lamps along here, very cool, kind of outdoor lamps, but you can use them inside as well. This is a marble collection jar. As I mentioned at the start, there is a marble collection in game. You can keep them in the jar if you like. So far, my sim just keeps them on his desk, but you can put them in a jar like this. This is a new drink tray. Always glad to see that. We've had drink trays in game, but I like getting new ones, and these do look pretty good. They've got this really cool addition. I don't know if this is supposed to be sugarcane. I think it's supposed to be sugarcane is what I think. If so, very cool, very neat. I like this color probably the best. The coffee tables all pretty much match the traditional table. If you use the pure white, it might work with some of this a little more modern style, maybe. We've got one of my favorite items, the kids toque. This is a little kid's toy. 5 versions of it there, super cute. This is an outdoor candle, of course. Comes in something like 13 different swatches here. These are cool. I do like them a lot. They're really, really. Then we have some regular lamps, standard, almost like the flower pots we've gotten. We've got a few sort of traditional designs and then a lot of more modern monochrome or just dual toned sort of lamps. Obviously the shades look very modern. So, there you go. That's what that is. Okay. Before we go on the back wall, we're going to take a look here at our 9 additional new kettles. We have the other kettle style. This is a second kettle style. And 9 new colors, a little more muted colors, not quite as vibrant. We've got 12 new refrigerators here. I love this. I love the fact that we've got another mini fridge in the game. When I was doing research on Southeast Asian builds and apartments and condos, you saw this sort of refrigerator a lot in those real life, residences. I'm glad to see them. I would like it if they were in a little bit brighter colors, right? Like I would love a red and a route. We've got another hot tub. Thank goodness. I, for one, am glad. I know some people were upset that, hot tubs are kind of exclusive to a stuff pack, and then they started adding them to other packs. So if you only bought the stuff pack because you wanted an exclusive hot tub, have exclusivity to that might upset you. I personally really like these. I personally really like when they add extra things to game like this. I would like it better if it's set in the ground. I'd like it better if we had an in-ground hot tub, but it's okay. It comes in 6 swatches there and doesn't look too bad. We've got the new kids game, right? Hopscotch. Now it comes in 2 versions, a longer version and a shorter version. All of these swatches come in both versions, right? That's why I didn't do the long version. They all come in both versions. We've got this cushion. Okay. I haven't tried to use this yet. I don't know if Sims will sit on it or what the deal is, but it's a triangular cushion. You can see our different swatches there. Make of it what you will. It is for your use. We've got 4 new altars here. Spirit houses, as we're going to call them. I love the green. I hadn't even noticed the green until this point. I've mostly been using this color here, but I love this color green. 4 versions of that. These are very common, at least in Thailand, at least in the builds I looked at. Some apartment complexes, condominium complexes will have an actual shrine for everybody to use. So one place I think had 2. I think they actually had 2, right? So it's kind of like if you want to keep it authentic, put one of these in your condominium complex so that your Sims will go, and can kind of do their devotions, right? We've got hot water tanks. This is the non-functional hot water tank. There's a functional one we're going to look at here in a little bit. I think they all come in the same colors, right? But that's what we've got going on right now. Some outdoor lighting. various swatches of it, about six different swatches for this outdoor lighting. And then we have, I don't know how many swatches here, 12 different swatches of this particular outdoor lighting, right? Sort of festival lighting. We also have an environmentally correct water swatches. I zoomed in here a little bit so you can see this one is more worn out than say this one here at the back. So some of these are going to give you more of a lived-in look, right? Not a brand new building, but a lived-in look building. The paint's chipping, you know, it's been around for a little while. These are really cool. I do like this. It says that it's functional. Okay, that's the interesting thing. So my thought is if you have a solar water heater, this should save you on your energy bills. I don't know that it does, but doesn't that make sense? I don't know. I haven't tried them out yet. I would like to try them out with the sim I've got kind of running. A selection of different items. We obviously have new cabinetry. We have a ton of new cabinetry as far as swatches go. I've used them here, you know, to hold the dishwashers and some of the various sort of knickknacks for the kitchen. These are the dishwasher swatches with the cabinet swatches. Obviously, all the cabinet swatches you see, that's also what you're going to get the bar in, right? Right. Just like always. These sort of cabinets here and your upper cabinets also match exactly in the swatches. The cabinets go up above. I'm going to, in fact, go and grab one of those real quick. Okay, so there is the upper cabinet that comes in all of these swatches you see down here as well. But you also have these sort of cabinets, which I actually kind of like more. These open cabinets now. They're full of shit already, right? Max's has already gone through and conveniently decorated everything for me, which I don't really like. But on the other end, I don't think they hold anything on that upper shelf. I don't know. Let me try a lamp. No. On the other hand, they are attractive. They've got a really good color to them. The stuff on them is nice enough, and I do like them for retail settings in a lot of ways because it gives the appearance of stuff for sale. Otherwise, I really kind of wish they would just leave the decorating to me, right? I wish they would leave the shelf. Oh, those fit. Those candles fit up there. So there is some slots on top of that. But I want all the slots to be open, right? I want all the slots to be open for stuff that I want to put there. And like, if I don't want a plant in my kitchen, maybe I couldn't have it, right? Maybe I could take it off. Wouldn't that be a good idea? Something like that. So I do kind of wish that's my kind of complaint with that. Got these great new light fixtures. It looks super, super cool. And some dish drying racks here. I love those. I think it's really great to see those. Again, pretty common in reality, pretty common in a real home in Thailand. I only saw a dishwasher maybe twice, and both times it was in a luxury build. Okay, so it was in a very expensive apartment in a very expensive building, and then one time in a single family home. Now, in The Sims, we love our dishwashers, so I get why we have it, but in reality, most people are going to wash and dry their dishes just with a little rack like that. We've got a lot of great stuff here to make your house dirty and grimy. This is some of the best additions to the game. I've lined them out here. I love this stuff. I think it looks really cool, really authentic. Very much down with it. And then here on the back side, I have put our functioning water heaters, right? They look very good. Very, very cool. And the functioning electrical, the new like night market stalls, right? They're very cool. One really great thing about the food ones, you can have your Sims eat here. So you can grab the bar stools from below or any bar stool and you can put it up here at the counter and have them come around and eat here at the actual counter where they bought the food. That's very, very cool. I love that. We've got 5 new floaties here for the pool, 3 new bathrooms. Now, these are kind of I guess basically the non-functional stalls. Like there's never anybody manning them and you don't do anything but use them for decor. Now they are attractive. They're cute, right? You've got a lot of really cute kind of set dressing possibilities with them, right? A sort of background. Those are those. We've got our new mailboxes. This large version comes in 5 different colors. I'm going to zoom in here because some of these are suitably distressed. They've been around for a while. They're my favorites. Then we've got some newer versions here. 4 versions of these smaller ones. On the tuk-tuks, we've got something like 10 versions. These are non-functional. These are for storytelling. We've got several new cabinets here. Those are, I put a little bit too close together, I guess. You can see the different swatches. Pulled that one back a little bit. I mean, they look the same, just some solid wood grains. We've got this cabinet here, same way. Bar back. These actually go with the bars downstairs. You wouldn't have to use them with the bars, of course. You could just place them anywhere. They would work maybe again as a display cabinet in a store, like in a retail setting. Those have a very display cabinet type of look to them. They come in all of these different wood tones. We've got screens the same way, basically in the same wood tone colors. My favorite things are these advertisements, the advertising signs. This one's a little roughed up at least, so it's nice. So is that one. That one is too. That one kind of is too. So maybe we have kind of, is that one the same way? This one looks kind of new. This one looks kind of new. These look a little roughed up. Got just some decorative plaques, sort of decorative reliefs. These down here are a little bit harder to see. I'm going to move them up here where we can take a better look at them. So you got that, right? These particular lights here in the middle, these are all locked items, some of the locked items, but they're really easy to get. You don't have to earn them. You can just go to the night market and buy them. So that's what I like about them. You can just go to the night market, you buy it, you're good to go. Okay, a selection of baskets to go on the wall in various wood colors, some signage in slightly different frames. These are non-functional doors. These are just decorative. So if you want to give the appearance of having a building that is completely locked up at all times, or maybe this is a service entrance where you have deliveries of crates and things made, you can do that, but they are not functional doors. That's why they're actually in the build menu more than in the buy menu more than the build menu. Also in the buy menu, we have these vents instead of in the build menu, but we have a selection of vents in these different colors. I really like these moldings for the walls. They look very cool. Again, all wood tones, as we've come to expect. We've got some awnings. The awnings come into different sizes, large, small. It is kind of hard to tell the difference, but all of these are different swatches in at least subtle ways. We've got a large number of new curtains, okay? So the curtains come in small, medium, large, and also in these tied curtains for Thailand, get it? They all come in the same swatches. Then we have some awnings here. The awnings are okay. I wish they were not quite so new looking, or at least not all of them so new looking. But if you do want to do awnings, you've got these new sort of fabric awnings. And these curtains are done with the rods you can put all the way across so that it looks like they pull, within the box, right? So that's very cool. Love that. Again, some more signage in several different swatches, mirrors in several different wood grain swatches, and then some works of art for the wall. These are okay. Let me say that. I do like them. I'll say that. I do like them. I don't like the fact that they are already clustered together in a pre-done gathering of photographs, right, or pictures. I want to put things together as I want them. I like these, though. These are very cool. I've already used this, actually, in the temple I was building. The peacock's very nice. And in fact, all of these I love. I love all of these. These look great. Super cool. Now, here up on top, we've already seen most of what's up here at the end. We've got these sort of decorative archways that, are on the street leading to the night market. They do come in a wide variety of colors if you want to do your own resort style setup, right? We've got a new barbecue grill. I think this is earnable only. Is that right? I think so. Unless you unlock it with the ignore gameplay cheat, you have to earn this by, I don't know, having some sort of party. There are a couple of new parties with the game, and you have some sort of party, and I don't know. If you get a gold level party, you get this barbecue grill. They're cool. I like them. I like the barbecue grills really, really, really well. I use cheats, so I would definitely put these in my own sort of street market, my own sort of night market, and I will use them in that fashion. We also got some public trash cans. These are cool. I love these. I love them in their bright colors. They're very modern. There is a basket. Why did I leave this for last up here? I have no idea, really. You buy this at the night market. Do anything? I thought it did do something. I thought it had a snake or something in it. I swear to God, I did. Because it's a mysterious basket, right? It's a mysterious basket. And I really thought it did something when I bought it. That's why I bought it. I wanted to see what it did. All it does is hold stuff. That's it. If you thought, well, Jason, it is a basket, pretty much would expect it just to hold stuff, then you will not be disappointed. It does hold stuff.